Okay, brothers and sisters, I come to you because, alright, I'm just going to let y'all know. I fell into sin, and I was about to fall into sin again. And Jesus had just come over me with, I guess, a called revelation to me personally, and I had to share it with y'all what he gave to me in return for me offering him my temptation. Matter of fact, I didn't even offer it. He just gave this to me, and I could not help but not do what I was about to do. I was tempted with something extremely bad. But anyway, here's what he gave me. Okay. Alright, prayer. Prayer is a conversation with the Most High God in the heavenly realm. That's why they call it prayer, because it's a heavenly conversation. And we talk to our family members, those, our mom and our dad, our brothers and our sisters, and people we don't even know. And sometimes we ask them for things, we ask them questions, we ask them to pray for us, and we ask them to help us. We ask earthly people this, to help us. And I got to really thinking about it, because I struggled with this for a long time, of talking to the saints and talking to Mary. And God enlightened my mind. And he showed me, if you will talk to these earthly people and ask them for help and all this, why do you feel that it's so wrong to talk to those who have died before you, marked with the sign of faith, who have followed me? He mentioned his Holy Mother and all the saints, those, and our brothers and sisters, our grandpas, our people who have died before us. We talked to them. And I was floored by it, because I had heard somebody say that, Catholics talk to the Mary and the saints, that is a sin, it's wrong. And God was telling me, this is my family. If you love me, you must love them, and you must talk to them. You can't love God and reject his family. If you won't reject your earthly family and your earthly brothers and sisters down here, why would you reject the ones that have already made it to heaven, especially his mother? I was like, God, well, we're supposed to come to you. Really, I was struggling with this. He said, when you talk to my saints and when you talk to my mother, they bring you closer to me because they know me intimately. He said, you're not rejecting me when you talk to my mother and the saints. He said, because their prayer, it doesn't stop at them. It goes straight to him more perfectly because they're there with him. And I was just like, wow. But anyway, it floored me. And I was also thinking about, because I struggle with, seeing statues in the church and people kneeling in front of them looking like they're worshiping them. I've struggled with that too. And he was telling me, you have pictures of your family. And if you could have a statue of them, you would have a statue of them. And he said, picture yourself as a small child and your family member dies. Maybe your mother or your brother or your father on earth. If you had a statue of them and they have made it to heaven, when you kneel before them or you even hold the statue, you're remembering them and you miss them. And even if you hug the statue, you're not believing that statue is them. You don't believe that your pictures of your family, that's really them. It's just a memory. And that's the only thing that keeps you in some kind of brainwave with them, some kind of remembrance. It's not that you're worshiping them, he said. It's that you're remembering them. He said, when you kneel before them, it's a sign of respect. You're not kneeling to this wooden statue or this metal statue or whatever. He said, it's a sign of respect, my son. He said, so don't struggle so hard with it. So I was like, okay, I feel a lot better. So anyway, this is what he gave me in return for the temptation. So I just wanted to come on here and share that with y'all. But anyway, if you want to leave comments, tell me something about it. Alright. God bless y'all.